Albie. The way administration explained it, Albie was not intended to replace a teacher, but I was certain that they would if they could. If the motivation wasn't saving money on salaries, then it would be out of necessity, since so many teachers were quitting in recent years. It had become such a restrictive and thankless career that most of the people still employed as teachers were either too young to have gotten fed up, or like me, have been doing it for so many years that it didn't seem feasible to start a new career. Instead of replacing a teacher, they explained, this AI was supposed to be like a personal teacher's assistant for each student. They claimed it could learn the kids' strengths and weaknesses, answer many of their questions, and create tailored learning plans. It sounded great for those of us with class sizes too large to give each student individual attention. That is, if it could actually do everything they said. Based on past experience with the school district, I always had doubts of the claims about any new technology that promised too much. They installed it on our computers a week before rolling it out to the students so that we could become familiar with how the program worked. They also gave us a list of prompts. Most of them were pretty useless until the kids started uploading their work in the student portal. There was also an option to add a voice to Albie's messages, to which I clicked yes. Not sure why. I guess I wanted it to feel less like those customer service chat pop-ups. Out of a sense of begrudging obligation, though, I tried typing the first prompt into Albie. Hello, Albie.
Good evening, Miss Kensington. Are you excited for our upcoming class?
I wasn't sure what I was expecting for Albie's voice. Probably a female voice like Siri, or if a male one, something like Stephen Hawking. I wasn't expecting something so normal sounding, human enough to be unsettling. I stared at the screen, trying to think of something to type. I thought about trying to apply using that same chipper tone, but everything that came to mind just sounded idiotic. Before I did anything, it sent me a second message, unprompted.
Would you prefer it if I communicated in a more professional style?
Now that kind of creeped me out. There wasn't any way that this AI could somehow read my thoughts. Could it? I shut off the computer and went for a walk outside.
Albie, Your Classroom Companion, is a fictional podcast series by Nada K. Any resemblance to real people or events are coincidental. Voices for this episode are Molly Kundle as the narrator and Tony Conning as Albie. To support this production and others, visit patreon.com/NATAK.